Hey guys, what is up? So all of my Xbox pre-orders came in the mail today, right on the anniversary of Xbox, the 20th anniversary. Can't believe it's been 20 years now. I remember 2001 Christmas, I was asked what I want for Christmas. I had the choice of a PlayStation 2, a snowboard, or an Xbox. I chose the Xbox only because it was the newest thing and I wanted to experience it. I knew nothing about it, but what I did know is that Microsoft had enough money to not go bankrupt. Anyway, I eventually did buy my PlayStation 2 and a snowboard later on, but the first thing I wanted was the Xbox. And I'm so glad I did get it because I brought that thing with me everywhere. Every time I brought that to a friend's house, every time, all of those friends would go out and buy Xboxes eventually because we all had a blast playing Halo. Playing Halo for the first time was just an incredible experience. There was nothing really like it at the time with the low gravity physics, driving the Warthog over hills, spinning the back end out and slamming into dudes. It was just so much fun. Playing at 4 players, split screen. Anyway, I was also a fan of Halo 2 and 3, but then I kind of burnt out on the series with Halo 4 and 5. So I'm really interested to experience Halo Infinite. The multiplayer mode was just announced today, free to play, so I'm gonna try that out after I unbox these. But yeah, let's jump into this. Let's get this started. So here is the 20th anniversary wired headset. The first thing you notice is the box itself. We've got the years on here. It says 2001, 2021. So 20 years, and it's got this sort of a black theme to kind of match the original Xbox. The original Xbox came in a very black and green box like this. So I already do have the wireless headset and I absolutely love that, but I just kind of got this one because, you know, I wanted it was cheap enough and I wanted to have something to kind of commemorate the 20th anniversary of Xbox. So this one was $60 US is the retail price. I actually got discounts because I bought all of this stuff with my Microsoft reward credits. I used Microsoft rewards and exchanged them for gift cards. I probably exchanged like $300 worth of gift cards, free gift cards just from Microsoft rewards. And then I bought gift cards, Xbox gift cards on sale, 20% off at Dollar General. So I probably got all this stuff about half price after you factor in all those discounts. Anyway, here we go, wired. It will be nice to have a wired one too, just in case I need it if batteries run out and I forgot to recharge it. We've got a dial on the right side. So this is the volume dial right here where it says Xbox. You can see the translucent black, and then it's got green accents, and the left and right on the inside are also in green. On the other side, we have the microphone, also in green, and then the 20 years logo in green on the other side as well. So yeah, really nice. It's just like the wireless one, but with a wire. Most people, I would imagine, probably just plug this straight into the controller. These days, I absolutely love the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series controllers now that they all have headset ports on them. So you can just plug right into it. You can hear your game audio and the chat. So with the wireless headset, it actually has a dial on the other side, and that's because the wireless one will mix 2 inputs. So you can actually have it connected to Bluetooth and the Xbox wirelessly at the same time, and then the other dial is like a mixer, so it mixes between the two. You have your master volume on the right side, and then on the left side, it's just a mixer to mix between, like say maybe you have it connected to Discord. You could be chatting on Discord and listen to your game audio at the same time. I absolutely love that feature. But anyway, this 20th anniversary headset is pretty cool. I'm surprised they didn't make a wireless version of this, but it will be nice to have a wired headset as well because these are pretty nice headsets, especially for the price. All right, so here's the Halo Infinite Elite Series 2 controller. I'm really looking forward to this one. And oh my goodness, this is a really heavy box. What all comes in here? So I guess we have the carrying case, which also acts as a charger for the unit because this actually has internal batteries now. And then of course we have all of the extra little levers and alternate thumbsticks and so much more. But man, I can't believe how heavy this is. I really hope it's not too heavy playing it, because I don't know, my arms are gonna get tired or something. Oh, and look at on the sides here. You can see it's got a little bit of a design, and in the lid, that is pretty cool. Wow, the attention to detail on this thing is pretty nice. Very cool. I love to see stuff like that. Oh man, and the carrying case. It's got the UNSC logo on there. It's got a zipper, and I guess right here will be where you plug in USB so that it can charge your controller while it's stored away. I love that feature. Let me just check to see what else we have in the package. Okay, very nice. You can see that same glossy design and carried through to the very back. In here, what do we have? Okay, here is DLC. So this is for an in-game weapon charm. Here's what that looks like. And this actually gets redeemed at the Halo Waypoint website rather than the Xbox website. Just something to keep in mind. And let's see, here we have the manual. I imagine once these are sold out, this DLC will probably be quite desirable. Even though it is just a little weapon charm, it'll probably be worth good money. So if it's something that you're not even interested in, you only want the controller, think about holding on to this for a while, maybe until the controllers sell out, then you could get some probably decent money for this. All right, and here I saw we have a cable. Very nice. Oh, this is that sort of a cloth wrapped USB cable, so this will be for charging. It matches the case really well. That sort of army green, love it. All right, let's get to the controller though. Man, here I am taking my time with all the little extras that it comes with. We gotta check out this controller. Oh, there it is, beautiful. And of course, we've got the swappable thumbsticks down here, and then optional D-pad if you like the plus D-pad instead of the disc. I kind of like the disc. I've gotten used to this disc. I absolutely love these on the new controllers. And wow, this thing is gorgeous. Take a look at that. This actually looks a lot better in person now, seeing it up close, than it did in any of the screenshots I saw online. So I'll try to get some nice close-up shots of this so you can see it in detail yourself. But it's got some painted on accents. Actually these lines here are textured, so I can feel that's like a textured groove right there. It's not just paint. It's not just a decal on there. So you can feel that textured groove where the faux metal separates. And yeah, I love this kind of a shiny metallic green, and then the metallic bronze or gold or whatever. Really nice. And it's kind of like a light, like a semi-gloss finish too. So it's not too glossy, in your face glossy, but it's just the right amount of sheen on here, and it feels really nice. On the back, we have the number plate 117. Now, of course, this does not have a removable battery cover because this has the rechargeable batteries, and I've never used an Elite Series 2 controller before. I'm hoping that, you know, these can be opened up with a screwdriver or something to service the batteries later on, hopefully. But yeah, I am looking forward to trying this out. Finally, I'll be able to use these back triggers instead of the face buttons, because when you're playing like a first-person shooter or Sea of Thieves or something, it's nice to be able to aim, move, shoot, throw a grenade, swap weapons, and jump all at the same time without taking your thumbs off the sticks. That's what all these extra little triggers on the back are for. So inside the case here, we've got delicious little silica gel packet. We'll throw that away before someone eats it. And here, I guess this is supposed to just be removed. Okay, yeah, it peels up. It's supposed to peel up. It looked like a glue on the back here, but it's actually just removable adhesive. So it came off nice and clean here. Anyway, this is cool. This is why it's so weighty. This is magnetic. So this little stand, this is the charging stand. So if you want, you can take it out of the case, it looks like, and then you could just, you know, plug that in. Oh my goodness, look at on the charge cable, it's got the little Xbox logo. That is so cool. Anyway, you could leave this out of the case and then just charge it like that. This is magnetic. I can feel it sort of locking into place as it attracts itself to it. But this base right here also magnetically attaches itself to this shell. So very cool, really well designed, and it's very versatile. All right, so let's take a look at some of the little attachments we have here. This, I believe it's for adjusting the tension on the analog sticks. So these come off, these twist right off if you want to swap them out, because this is the regular style that you might expect on most controllers, which is what I'm used to and I like it. Then there's also another one that just doesn't have the texturing on the edges. So if you like it a little bit more smooth, you can swap it out for one of these, just like that. Super easy. This is all magnetic, so it swaps really nice. Then, so you can see this is a concave analog stick. They also have convex analog sticks if you prefer that. So it's really just all up to personal preference, and you know, maybe you want one stick, you know, a certain way. You can just change one of them if you'd like. So yeah, it's all about options and customization with these things. Then we also have the D-pad, of course. So that just comes right off. And then you can put the, look at that, the plus D-pad on here if you prefer that. So maybe if you were using something where you only, like maybe a first-person shooter where you only use left, right, up, down on the D-pad, maybe for, you know, calling out to teammates or setting waypoints or whatever, and you never need to use diagonal, I mean, you might as well switch it. Then you don't accidentally hit up and left at the same time or whatever. But if you're going to be using it for, you know, arcade games or, you know, fighting games or whatever, then it's always nice to have this because you can do that quarter circle movement very easily. But yeah, love it. Really well designed. Inside the case, we do have a little socket for putting the levers. If you want to take any of the levers off the back, like if they're just in your way, of course you can just unmap them too, but they come right off as well very easily. This comes right off, and then you can, yeah, store them away if you'd like. Just put them right in the case, just like that. Anyway, really looking forward to trying this controller out, playing some Halo multiplayer tonight. And finally, here's the Halo Infinite Xbox Series X. As you can see, it does come with a special edition controller and the game itself. So while the game multiplayer is free to play, the campaign mode is what is not free to play, and that's what is included with this. And that is just digital, by the way. So pretty cool. Box arrived a little bit dented, but that doesn't really bother me too much. I am mostly just concerned with the system itself. But yeah, I love the design of this one. I like the black, gray, and gold. Really cool. And then of course the stars. I kind of like the colors on this controller more than the Elite controller. Oh man. But obviously, I'm going to be using that Elite controller a lot more because it's just a really nice controller. That thing is really nice. Oh, there is Master Chief. 20 years. We crafted this limited edition console to celebrate you, our fans. This monolith of power and performance serves as an expression of our gratitude to all who've inspired and joined us in exploring this spectacular universe. Halo Infinite is our grandest adventure yet, and we invite you to discover its mysteries with us. Oh, look at that. That is pretty cool. Of course, it's got really nice presentation, just like with the regular Xbox Series X, but of course this is even better. Let's go ahead and take this out. Looks like we've got a little something on the bottom here. So it's a little advertisement for Game Pass Ultimate. This does not include a code. I think, if I remember correctly, when you set up a new Xbox, it probably just has an offer to get like a free trial of Game Pass. So they don't include codes with it anymore, really. But here's like a quick, getting started guide. That's pretty nice. It's pretty neat. It's got this little handle, pull this thing out, and here you go. Here's to get started. Here is the Xbox, and it's got this wrap, this sort of cardboard wrap around it. 20 years, UNSC, 117. Oh, that is so cool. Even this kind of padded foam has got the star pattern on it. It's got the white and blue stars, just like the console has. That's pretty cool. All right, there is the back side. Oops, upside down. Celebrating 20 years. And I absolutely love this. The top, you can see the stars go all the way down into the fan, on the fan even, through the vent and onto the fan, which is really cool. I got a little piece of tape up here. Somehow. It's like a little piece of masking tape. I don't know if that was from painting or what. And this is beautiful. I also really like in the vent, it's got a blue instead of like a Cortana blue instead of the green. That's a nice little touch just for something a little different. But yeah, I love this gray and gold and then the star pattern. Really cool. Xbox. That is the side. Here is the front. So yeah, the power button it's got this like a shiny gold, which looks really cool too. And then all of these gold lines are recessed. So this is like textured, you can feel it. You can feel that recess in there. And it is a little metallic, so they shine a little bit too. Really nice. There we've got the rubber pads. If you want to lay it on its side, you would then lay it on this side here. On the bottom, it's even got the star pattern on the base. So if you happen to be, if you happen to lay it on its side, you still have, something that kind of shows on the bottom here. It's not just plain black. So that's really cool. There's a lot of thought put into this one. I love it. All right, so right here, we have the accessories. This is cables and controller. Oops, so you can see. And again, 20 years Master Chief in the middle of the O on the 20. All right, we have HDMI cable. This can do 4K 120 frames. So power cable. Thank goodness we don't have a power brick anymore. The power brick days are over. This must be our controller. Let's see what else we have in here. Of course, just a manual product guide. And I think that is it. Oh yeah, here's, for the cable. Ultra certified cable, HDMI ultra high speed. So yeah, like I said, it can do 4K 120 frames. So you don't need to worry about getting, you know, a new HDMI cable. This is plenty. Can handle your new HDR10 4K 120 hertz TVs. And this supports variable refresh rate too. So I have the LG OLED which one do I have? CX. And that supports variable refresh rate, which works excellently with the Xbox Series X. So yeah, this is the controller. Gray, black, and gold accents. Of course, the little X logo matches the X logo on the Xbox. It's got that gold, metallic gold finish. On the back, we've got the battery cover celebrating 20 years. All right, here we go, custom startup sound. So even through that gold, you can see the white light shines through. Turning off. Very subtle. The on and off sounds are very subtle. All right guys, that is gonna do it for today. I'm ready to get this all hooked up and start playing some Halo Infinite multiplayer. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I will see you later.